Hey, what's going on? Old fashioned ice cream. Mike Sneed coming to you. This is the first time I'm trying this. I'm going live on the old fashioned ice cream YouTube channel, and I'm streaming it also on Appliance Boot Camp YouTube, and also I'm streaming it live to old fashioned ice cream Facebook page. So the first time I've done this, we're gonna see how this goes. Um, I'm coming to you real quick. You all know we're going to be doing an ice cream boot camp this month on the 14th. That's on a Monday. I'll be teaching you everything you need to know how to start your own ice cream parlor. And today I just wanted to come to you real quick and just tell you five things that you need to know when you're starting a ice cream parlor. These are the things that I've learned over the last 3 years of me running my ice cream parlor. Things that have helped me almost double my revenue within a year. From last year to this year, I pretty much have doubled my revenue. And these are the things that I learned, and I hope that they can help you out also. And like I say, on August the 14th, we're going to be having not appliance, we're going to have an ice cream parlor boot camp right here at Old Fashioned Ice Cream. If you hadn't already, go over to Old Fashioned Ice Cream YouTube page and subscribe. I'll be doing a lot more over there, telling you about the ins and out of the ice cream parlor business. Also, if you hadn't subscribed to Appliance Bootcamp, I go there and I teach you how to start your own appliance repair business. I owned and operated an appliance repair business for over 20 years. And like I say, right now, I'm in my third year of building out, owning, and operating a homemade ice cream parlor. I want to teach you. Hey, how you doing, Doc? Ain't seen you in a minute. How you doing? I know. Everything good? Everything's great. Everything's great. All right. Y'all have a good time. Oh, that's your brother? Oh, okay. All right. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you. All right. Wow. So here we go. We're gonna start off. I'm gonna start in reverse order. I'm gonna go from five to one, and tell you the five. I think the five top things that helped me out in building out the ice cream parlor and actually running it. Number five is don't overthink it. Don't make it too complicated. A lot of times people are thinking when they start their ice cream parlor, and especially they're gonna be doing homemade ice cream, that they're gonna have to go out and have all get all these elaborate recipes and stuff. Most recipes that we make in here have less than four ingredients. Most of them only have three ingredients. They're very, very simple. You don't have to go out and order all this expensive inventory. Some people tell you they have to go out and get all this high dollar Madagascar vanilla abstract and all that. Will cost you $400 and $500 for a bottle of vanilla abstract. And I argue that because I tell everybody the best pound cakes and stuff I ever had, cakes my mom and my grandmother made. And I can guarantee you they ain't had no Madagascar $400 or $500 vanilla putting in there. They had that McCormick's vanilla abstract they could go get from the grocery store and put it in there. So that's what I teach you. Same way I was taught from Jeff Marco and Mystic of Ice Cream. Our flavors that we use to make our ice cream, we get it directly from the grocery store. So everything that I use to make my ice cream, I can walk right down there to Walmart. I don't walk, I drive. It's like 3 minutes. I can go to Walmart and we have another supply house called Whitley's in Smithfield. Both of them less than 5 minutes away. I get my supplies there. I don't have to have an inventory. That's my inventory. Walmart got a lot bigger, lot more room to house all those ingredients, and I don't have to worry about tying my money up in inventory. So all my ingredients and stuff that I get, you can go get it from Food Line, Walmart, at your local grocery store. And like I say, if you go over to the Jello aisle, hey, how you doing? All right, you see, if you go over to the Jello aisle and you see all those Jellos that they have over there, all of those you can turn into ice cream. So it's just so many flavors that you can make out of just out of Walmart and Food Line and the grocery store. You don't have to go to these suppliers and have to buy everything in bulk. Starting off, you're gonna be limited. You're gonna have limited flavors. I tell you, I like for you to start with just six flavors. I don't want you to have 30 or 40 flavors like we currently have. We carry 40 flavors in the store because I don't want you spending all your money trying to keep that inventory up. And most of the time when you start, you're going to start with a smaller batch freezer. And those smaller batch freezers, you're not going to be able to make enough ice cream. Thank you again, Doc, and nice meeting you. All right, all right. You're not going to be able to have a carried all the inventory, and because you got a smaller batch freezer, you're not going to have the capacity to keep making all this ice cream for 40 flavors. So I like for you to start with about six. The six flavors that I like for you to start with: vanilla, chocolate, strawberry, mint chocolate. No, that's the top four flavors that everybody has. And then you go with a cookies and cream. We do an Oreo, so that give you five. And then your sixth flavor, you can kind of switch it up and bring in something. You could do like a peach, you could do a coconut, you could do a butter pecan. So that sixth flavor is something that you can kind of switch up and play around. You can have it in for a week or two, then swap it out. But if you keep those top five flavors, that covers pretty much everybody. Those five flavors, you can get everything you need to make it right there at at Walmart. So you don't have to carry no inventory. You can just walk right over to go drive right down to Walmart the day that you need to go make it and get it, and it's right there on the shelf. And that's the way I like to do it. So you keep your money in your pocket, and you worry about learning the business, and you learn about making the flavors versus you trying to stack up and have this huge inventory, trying to stock up and have this huge inventory of product, and then you ain't got nowhere to keep it. So my ice cream parlor is is whatchamacallit. I don't have very much storage back there. So I ain't got a lot of places to keep a lot of inventory. So mine is pretty much as they call what they call just in time. So it comes in, we make it, and it goes out, or it goes right into a freezer. So we don't really stockpile a lot of stuff. And the other thing too, that like I say, because you start with that smaller batch freezer, because the batch freezer, there's no such thing as no cheap batch freezer. You just ain't gonna find a cheap ice cream maker. Uh, so you start with the smaller one, that's a cheaper price, and then as you actually learn the actual trade, learn the industry, then you can actually have where you can actually buy up and get a bigger one. We started off with a CB 350. Now we have two 24 quart Emery Thompsons in the back. So we can make a whole lot of ice cream now. All right. That was five. Don't overcomplicate it. Keep it simple. Don't be going out trying to get all this fancy type of ingredients and stuff. People tell me, they import their strawberries from here, from Italy, and all that. Nah, you ain't gotta do that. You can start with just the simple ingredient stuff that you can get right there at your grocery store, and we have beaten many people with that cheap vanilla abstract that they talk about, and stuff right off of the grocery store and Walmart shelf. That's what how ice cream ingredients come off of, and that's what people taste buds are used to tasting. They're used to tasting the stuff there because that's where they shop at, and so I think that gives us an advantage. That we're getting stuff that they already accustomed to. And number four, um, is don't be ashamed to work in your ice cream parlor. Uh, we about 10 years ago, the whole switch was, and the whole thing. Everybody wanted to go on. They wanted an internet business. They wanted online business where they ain't gotta be working. I can just set it. I can set it an office someplace, and nobody sees me, and I'm just gonna collect money. And that's what people wanted. They just wanted to be detached from everybody. Hey, how you doing? All right, thank y'all for coming in. All right, they just wanted to be detached from everybody and think they don't want nobody to know they own it. Don't want nobody to see their face, and they just gonna collect money. And also, we have this thing now where I'm getting ready to say, I'm going to say YouTube or Twitter LLC, where everybody and their mama owns a business, but they ain't running no business. And so what happened, everybody's running the business and they say, oh, I run my business. I ain't got to be there. And so if you working in your business, you don't know what you're doing. You ain't got no business and stuff. So a lot of people feel like now they too ashamed to actually work in their actual businesses. If they actually physically in there doing some work, that they're whatchamacallit, that they're actually doing something wrong and they're embarrassed to tell people that. As you see, I'm sitting out in front of my ice cream parlor. I'm here pretty much every other day or every. I'm here at some point of part of the day. I'm here unless I'm out of town, and you see the customers actually know me. What happened? You got to get away from trying to have this invisible business and everything is just so vanilla. There's no soul to the business. If you're going to do a homemade ice cream parlor, you got to build a brand, and that brand is going to entail you actually interacting with your customer, interacting with the community. It's not going to be somewhere where you're just going to come extract resources and get out of here. So what I want you to do, I want you to actually work in the ice cream parlor because what happened when you actually working in the ice cream parlor, you actually get to see the flow of the actual ice cream parlor. You get to see how the product looks. Sometimes the product that you when you make it is one way when it comes out the batch freezer, and you think it's good. For instance, um, and when you're doing like something to have inclusions, when you first take them out and you put it in the batch freezer, from the batch freezer, you put your inclusion, it like it's good. Like you got, especially gonna do like a butter pecan or walnuts, which are pretty kind of heavy. And you like everything is good, and you done mixed it in with your inclusions. You put it in the freezer, but what happened? The walnuts and the pecans might be so heavy, and the ice cream is you might have taken it out a little too early. The ice cream is not hard enough to keep the pecans and the walnuts where you put them at when you mix them up. So what happened? They end up actually starting to sink, and all your inclusions end up at the very bottom of your container. And the only way you'll know that is you what you call you start you got to be there scooping it. You scooping it, and you say, "Damn, I bought a pecan. Where the pecans at? You can't find them. All of them went down to the bottom, and the ice cream got hard. So that lets you know, okay, if I'm gonna be doing my butter pecan, I gotta pull my butter pecan out later, and when the ice cream's a little harder than I will some of my other flavors, because I need to make sure that it's hard enough for the inclusions to stay throughout where I'm putting them at. So you'll see stuff like that. Also, you'll see the actual flow of how the actual ice cream place is actually running. You'll see things that need to be changed. Like for instance, we done what's this man? Uh, for instance, yesterday I went in, I put a lot of shelves and stuff up, because in the front of the ice cream parlor, I had given it a lot of what we call a lot of attention. And then I had a young lady that had been making ice cream for me for 2 years, and so the back of it, it wasn't a great flow, but she didn't mind because that's all she's done is made ice cream, and she just worked around it. Well, here it is now. I come there and I'm training a new ice cream maker, and I'm actually working with her. When you got two or three people back there, and right now, thank y'all again for coming in. We really appreciate it. And right now, what happens? Thank you. We really appreciate it. Thank y'all for coming. All right. So right now, what happens? We have the two 24-quart batch freezers. So now we have the capability to have two people back there making ice cream at the same time if need be. And her and I are making ice cream at the same time. It's just no the way that it was set up. There wasn't no room for us to actually to be out there and not be on top of each other. So that's what we done. I actually took the and rearranged the actual back part where we make the ice cream so it actually have a better flow. And the only way I could figure that out, I have to be actually in there, actually working it. And you get to see so much stuff like that from actually working in your ice cream parlor. And like I say, also you gotta you gotta build a brand. So you want to be out there and letting people see you there, that they know that hey, that's Mike Sneed's ice cream parlor. Mike Sneed owns Old Fashioned Ice Cream, and so that's what I'm saying. You're creating that brand. You're just not selling ice cream. You got to create the brand, and that goes to number three. Um, Unless you're going to be in a high traffic area. When I started this ice cream parlor, it was no traffic. I could actually, y'all see me do it many a times. I would set my camera like I'm doing now, live feed. I would actually set my camera out in the middle of the street and didn't have to worry about no car coming through for me to shoot a video. Well, now we have quite a bit of traffic flow coming through here. But if you come into an area like I did, where you're not going to have a lot of traffic flow, you're gonna need to have um, you're gonna need to have a mobile presence, meaning you need to have a way where you can get out to people. So you're gonna either have a mobile pop up tent where you go and you have like the ice cream carts and you do pop up events, or you're gonna have to have a trailer or a truck. Matter of fact, I suggest if you're gonna start that you start with an actual mobile presence to build your brand up. So you build that brand up, and then it's a lot easier to go into the brick and mortar because you're going to actually build a brand up, and with your mobile presence, going out to different events and stuff, learning, letting people get in their cup. Hey, appreciate it. So you're gonna actually go out there with your actual mobile trailer, pop up tent, letting people actually get a taste of your ice cream, get a following, and then it's a lot easier to pull those people back into your brick and mortar. Otherwise, if you do it like I've done it, where I came to a brick and mortar first and then had to go out to the mobile, don't do like I done the first year I went mobile. The first year I went mobile, I just went mobile chasing dollars. I didn't care where the event was, who was doing it. If I thought if we're gonna have a lot of people there, I was going out there doing that event. What happens? You end up just chasing dollars and you're not building your brand because you're actually going places that people that's not gonna actually come back to your actual storefront, and you're not taking over the territory that you're in. So this year it was a little bit different. This year, I actually targeted um, stuff that might not have been that many people there. Like I targeted actual events that don't have as many people as the other ones. Some of them are startup events that have very few people, but what I'm trying to do, I want to actually take over the territory. So if it's anything that's happening nearby, where my ice cream parlor is at, especially in Johnston County, I'm going to actually try to be there, even if it's going to be less money. I want to get a presence so everybody see, hey, that's old fashioned ice cream. And my thing is to push them back into the brick and mortar. It's not so much to go out to that event and chase dollars. It's for me to actually go out there and market my ice cream parlor and push them back into the brick and mortar. So that's what I do. I go there and I have the flavors. They ask me, "Do you have this flavor?" No, I don't, but I have it at my ice cream parlor. Hey, here go a free coupon. Go to the ice cream parlor and grab you that flavor that I have. And I'm pushing them back into the store. Also, what I'm doing, I'm going out and I'm actually wanting to actually get social proof that we are making a great product. So what I do, I go out and I try to, I need to compare my ice cream against the industry leaders. So instead of me just saying, "Oh, we got the best ice cream in Johnston County," or whatever, I want to go out and actually compete with the industry leaders to see where we stack up at. So I go out and we'll do these ice cream challenges where we'll go against the industry leaders. Hey, how y'all doing? Good, good. I don't have y'all on camera. That's just me talking right to me. Okay, so I go out to the actual industry leaders in the ice cream field and do a comparison of their ice cream to mine to see where we stand. And from there, now we can truly say, hey, we do have some of the best ice cream in Johnston County in the Triangle. And same thing, they some of my and it works great because what happened, we get to cross pollinate. They get this my customers and people who come to me, they get to go over there and taste some of their ice cream. But they make flavors better. They make some flavors better than I make them. So they get it's same thing. Hey, how you doing? You're doing great. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you. So then the other way around. Same thing. Their customers get to come over here sometimes on this side of town, or sometimes they can make a trip because I've had several of my uh, we went to Sisters too, and we went to Lumpy's. I had several customers say, "Hey, we went back down to Sisters too. We was on to take the trip down there because we didn't have nothing to do that day. So we say, hey, let's take the trip and go to Benson and get some ice cream. Same thing. I had some of my customers say, hey, we liked it in Wake Forest. We went back to Wake Forest, got some eat, went back by Lumpy's. So it actually works both ways where we cross pollinate and we get to share customers, and it's great for the industry. So now we get to actually see what flavors people actually really like, and what and we can actually see if that Madagascar vanilla is any better than that cheap vanilla that I grab out of Whitley's, which I think tastes good because it's the same vanilla my mom and grandmother used all my life growing up. Yeah, so and if you're gonna be doing the mobile, especially if you got brick and mortar, the mortar your mobile present has to push people back to your brick and mortar because this brick and mortar is going to make more money in the long run than your mobile will, and it doesn't require as much as one of my friends say that owns a couple of franchises of a restaurant, and he doesn't like to go mobile. He say that's too much hand to hand combat. He want to pull people back into that storefront. Same thing. If you got a storefront, you want people coming into that storefront because with that storefront, you got it already staffed, you got everything you need right here. Versus brick and mortar, versus mortar mobile, you got to actually put everything and you limit it on that actual trailer, and you're gonna have to have more hand-to-hand combat. So that's the thing. Mobile push people back to your brick and mortar, and that's actually what goes back to building that actual brand. Number three, you need to set up three bank accounts. Now you know with if you take in appliance boot camp, I teach a five banking account method. With this ice cream parlor, because you're gonna have real employees. With the appliance repair business that I ran for over 20 some years, I had subcontractors. I didn't really have an actual what we call that gone I didn't really have real W-2 employees. With this one, you have W-2 employees. I like to use high school and college kids, people who don't really need me to make no take care of their families and stuff. They just looking to get a few hours every week so they can go buy them some sneakers or go out on the weekend and stuff. And they looking more for a job experience and stuff. So I like to hire the high school and college kids. And with that, you're gonna need to set up three bank accounts. The first one is going to be your operating account. And what you do with the operating account, that's how you run your day-to-day functions. That's how you pay your utilities. That's how you buy your products and everything out of the operating account. All right. So the next account you're gonna have is gonna be your tax and withholding. So every we do payroll every week. So every week when I write my payroll check, I'm gonna write my payroll. I'm gonna whatever payroll is, and you want to get the gross. So wherever they send you the payroll, when your accountant send you the payroll, you want to see how much gross is. With the withholdings and all of that stuff. You want to take that amount out of your operating account, put it in your tax and withholding account. Make sure you pull all that money out, and then you write your pay. I write my paychecks out of my tax and withholding account, so I know all the money is there, and that money ain't going nowhere. Because the only person who that have access to that is my accountant and me, and I'm not running anything but tax withholding and payroll out of there. So what happens? So now all the paychecks, I know all the money's there. I don't have to worry about me forgetting that somebody they do this a lot, especially with the high school kids. Hey, how y'all doing? Hi, doing great. I don't have y'all on video. I'm the only person on video, so so you good. Yeah, you good. So so you don't have to worry about uh uh no your withholding. So what will happen, especially with the high school kids, when they get closer to them ready to go back to school, because it happens. My kids done it too. When you get close to them getting ready to go back to school, they might hold maybe a month worth of checks, or 3 or 4 checks, because what they want to do, they're gonna go school clothes shopping, and what they're gonna do, they're gonna they're gonna wait and hold all their checks for a whole month, and then right before they go school clothes shopping, they're gonna cash all their checks, so they have a big lump sum of money to go buy school clothes. And so what will happen? If I kept all the money in the operating account, it happened to me the first year. I'm thinking, man, I got all this money because at first I no, this is a business that you're gonna have to actually look at your numbers. With the appliance repair, I'm pretty much the only person that's actually pulling anything out of it. And I had a totally separate account. Hey, how y'all doing? I had a totally separate account for me getting paid. I had a 25% owner's pay my paycheck came out of. So I didn't worry about if I had money to actually pay myself. I knew the money was there. But if you running this ice cream parlor and if you paying everybody out the operating account, and people holding paychecks, you have these huge things, cash that you see sitting there, and you don't realize you got 3 or 4 employees that's holding their check for a month and cash them. And by the time your accountant finds out, the accountant, she goes through about once a quarter, and when she get ready to do, she'll reconcile whenever she get ready to pay my withholding and stuff to the government, the payroll taxes and stuff. When she get ready to do the payroll taxes and withholding, she would then look and say, "Hey, so and so hasn't gotten. I don't see so and so checks have gotten deposited. Hey, how you doing? No, you good. I'm just video stepping me. Am I hiring? Not right now. Right now we're totally filled with high school kids. Somebody told me you were. We were maybe about 3 weeks ago. Because I was working for downtown nutrition. And I found out that she's racist, and she was paying me. Oh, don't say that. I'm live. She was paying me $2 an hour. Oh, okay, sorry, but don't say that. I'm live. Sorry. That's no problem. But now, TK, how should we racist? You Hispanic? Tell me, no, I'm Indian. Yeah, okay. You Native American? North American Indian. Oh, okay, okay. No, I never had issues with them. Well, she told me to target black women when I was voting. She hired me at $15 an hour. And when I worked 8, she paid me a 20. Oh, okay. All right. So sorry. I think that's like. Okay, yeah. But okay, yeah. Sorry. I mean, I can barely afford to eat on what she was paying me. Yeah. But I asked her for $5 an hour. She won't even do that. Okay. Sorry, but no, they're good people. Well, mirrors. If you look skinnier than you are. Oh, well, I'm going to get no mirrors then. I'm skinny anyway. I'm trying to be. But I'm getting $2 an hour. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna get some of those mirrors and put them in my house. I don't think we're mirrors. I look disgusting. If I mirror at home, I just look normal. Oh, yeah. Well, I'm going down there and look in those mirrors and take some pictures, take me some selfies, so I could make my belly go in. I'll tell you how to tone your belly. How's that? Walking. Not a hula hoop because you're a man. You want the straight, right? Lay on your bed, not on the floor, on your bed, and do leg lifts. Start off with like 5. You could probably do more than that. No, the look can be deceiving. Well, 1 more every time and wait like 30 minutes in between. Rock solid like that. Solid. Okay. Thank you. I just look tiny. There you go. All right. Okay. Sorry about that. Man, Jesus Christ. Sorry about that. But no, downtown nutrition, they're not racist at all. I dealt with them many times, and they deal with everybody, so they're not racist at all. But once again, I forgot where I was at. That just threw me everywhere. But anyway, yeah. So you want to separate that your payroll into your tax and withholding. Also, with that tax and withholding, because that's another one. It's gonna stack up big. Because I have sales taxes that go in there, and I have payroll taxes going there. And my accountants, they just tell me every month, this is how much you owe on sales taxes. And they just pull it right out of that account. And then when they get ready make the payments to the government for the FICAs and all that. They just pull it directly out. So I want to make sure all that money's there, nobody touch it, and so that's what we do there. Now, as far as you getting paid, you got two ways to do it. If you want to go and you're gonna be working in your actual ice cream parlor, meaning that you're not gonna have people working for you. You're gonna be the person doing all the work. You're going to need to put yourself on a W-2, find out how much you're going to pay yourself per hour, and you need to pay yourself a W-2 there. Then on top of that, I don't get a W-2 out of the ice cream parlor. What I get distributions. I get a 10. I do the same thing I would do with my appliance repair business. I'd have a 10% profit. So 10% of whatever the actual ice cream parlor make, uh, it goes and I get that at the end of every month. So at the end of every month, I get 10% of the actual revenue that the ice cream parlor kicked out, and that's how I pay myself. The way I do it, if you don't know, I'm actually retired now. I'm 50, so I'm retired, and I have a couple of different streams of income. I have old fashioned, not I have old fashioned ice cream, which we were just talking about. That pays me once a month. So one week out the month, old fashioned ice cream pay me my paycheck. Uh, the other week out the month, appliance boot camp paid me a paycheck. The next week out the month, whatchamacall, they're going, my license holder pays me a paycheck. And then the last week out of the month, I'm gonna have my other ice cream parlor. Is gonna be down actually opening up. My other ice cream parlor is gonna actually then start paying me. Old fashioned ice cream Rocky Mount will start paying me. So I got four different avenues of people actually. I'm getting a paycheck every week from one of these different places. So now, hey, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you too, man. Yeah, man. All right. Okay, no, you're good. You're good. So now I got four places that's actually paying me every month, and that's my retirement. And so neither one of those places that I'm getting money from is actually getting a lot of stress put on it because they only got paid uh uh one 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 weekend out the 1 week out the month they got paid me, and then also I'm not totally dependent on one thing to pay me. So if old fashioned ice cream here and Selma goes down or has a slow week, it's not going to hurt me 'cause I got three other things that can pay me. And so that's the way my retirement goes, and that's what I love. That I have set it up that way, and that's the way I want you to do it too. I want you to get to a point where you can set your retirement up. You go ahead now and start doing these things. By the time you 50, 60 years old, you can have the same thing. You don't have to worry about Social Security. Last but not least, one of the best things that I've done, and I think everybody should do, try to own your own location. Um, I don't want to rent. I don't want to rent for nobody ever again. I refuse to rent from anybody else again. So what I want you to do is own your own location. Uh, Go out to these underserved neighborhoods and buy the buildings. Pretty much all the downtowns across America have been forgotten. Might be too expensive to get into, but just go out to these downtown areas and these small towns that's been underserved and forgotten about, and you can buy the buildings for little or nothing downtown. Go down there, buy that building. Once you buy that building, social media has changed the game on marketing. It used to be location, location, location. You were totally dependent upon foot traffic to actually come in through and actually give you customers and whatnot. Hey, what's up, man? All right, I got it just coming to me, so you good. All right, see you later. All right. So it used to be had to be location, 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 and with that location, 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 you wanted to be in a high traffic area for other people to see you. Social media has totally changed the game. social media has made it so now that you call you can be anywhere and you can actually drive traffic to your actual location. So that means thank y'all for coming in. Really appreciate it. Thank you. So you can be anywhere and drive traffic to your actual location, and now it becomes more of a destination and more of an experience. Thank you again. No, you're chasing him. He just went in there. Yeah. Okay. So you can you can drive people directly to your destination. Thank you again. Yes, sir. All right, Sheila. You can drive people directly to your destination, and you don't have to have that much foot traffic. So people now, instead of them walking around and getting out the house like they used to go to the mall, they're not going to no mall. What they're doing, they're actually for them to get out on the weekend, they actually sitting at home looking at Facebook. So that's their social life now. So they looking at Facebook, and you pop up. They don't have anything to do. Hey, that's like a nice, cool place. Let's ride out there and go check that place out. And you can actually you now have traffic. Facebook is your actual location, location, location. YouTube is your actual location, location, location. So now you can be anywhere and pull those people in, and they come to your place uh, for uh, for uh, for what you call to actually patronize your business. And like I say, with these places right here, it's going to take 3 to 5 years. If you come to an underserved neighborhood, it's going to take you 3 to 5 years to actually get that thing where it's actually popping, where it really, really is hitting numbers. Not saying hitting numbers, I'm talking about 500,000 or more. It's going to take you 3 or 5 years to get that thing to do it, but you can get it to do that. Up until then, it'll earn a living if you wanted to actually be the only person working in your ice cream parlor, you and one other person, you can earn a great living up until that time, right there at your ice cream parlor. I personally don't want to do that right now. Right now, I'm in the stage of being in my retirement. Thank you again for coming, man. I really appreciate it. Right now, I'm in a stage where I'm going through retirement. I much rather have the high school kids in there working it, and I come out here and interact with customers. I fill in when somebody can't come, or fill in when somebody's on vacation. That's what I love to do. But if you're somebody in your 40s, in your 50s, maybe not even in your 30s, and you don't have a way that you see that you're going to be able to retire, this is a great way to retire. Like I say, it doesn't require a lot of moving parts. The equipment that you buy, the equipment, if you buy the equipment that I tell you to buy, that equipment lasts 30, 40 years. If you're somebody who's coming through the appliance repair field, you can buy the equipment, refurbish it. You got another 50, 60 years, it'll outlive you. And you good. And you make enough money in the meantime where your next family members and stuff, when they come, you got the building paid for, all the equipment. And when they come, all they doing is just replacing the equipment. And the ice cream parlor can easily replace the equipment when you need it to. It generates that much cash flow. So I want you to come out. Uh, hey, thank y'all coming, man. Really appreciate it. Really do. Uh, hey, what's up, man? Are you good? I'm just, it's only me videotape. I'm doing good, man. Ain't seen you in a minute. So I want you to actually be able to come out, find these underserved neighborhoods, buy the building. If you ain't got the cash to do it, you need to get you a high income uh, producing skill or trade. If you're somebody who's been working in nursing, nursing kicks off enough cash for you to go find you building in an underserved neighborhood and purchase. If you're an engineer, engineering kicks off enough cash in your engineering field to go buy you a building in an underserved neighborhood. If you don't have those type of skill sets, you need to sign up for appliance boot camp. And with the appliance boot camp, I teach you a skill set to kick off enough cash for you to come out here and be able to pay cash for one of these underserved in these underserved neighborhoods and buy a building. Once you buy that building, then you want to actually take your time and just build the brand of your ice cream parlor, get it up and running. And like I said, it ain't something that you got to rush. If you all been following us for the 3 years, you saw how this ice cream parlor looked the first year, the second year, now the third year. coming up on the fourth year that we'll be coming in on. When we get there, it's something totally different now. Something totally different. The actual product we putting out totally different. The brand is totally different. We actually now going around. Hey, how you doing? Doing great. We're actually going around now and actually, like I said, building the brand. So around this area, Johnston County and the Triangle area, you're gonna know about old fashioned ice cream. And so that you can do the same thing, build your brand. By the time you 50, 55, you can step away from corporate America. Or now corporate America cutting it, they throwing you overboard. So when corporate America throw you overboard, you ain't gotta worry about it. You'll be able to come over to your place, like I say. I come over here, sit down at my place of business, enjoy talking to the customers, enjoy talking to the employees, enjoy some great ice cream. I'm going in there now get some homemade ice cream, eat some great ice cream, and then like I said, it's seasonal. At the end of the ice cream season, hey, it slows down. You can close the doors, go vacation. They kick off enough cash for you to do that. So if you want to know how to be able to build this type of life, especially in your retirement years, sign up for ice cream boot camp. How you been doing, man? All right. Uh, yeah, thanks. So what you need to do? Sign up for the ice cream parlor boot camp. Go to appliance boot camp. You can sign up for it. Or if you don't want to buy the online course, you just want to come to the ice cream parlor boot camp. If you buy the online course, that's $200. I mean $500 for the online course. That includes you being able to come to the actual hands-on live event we're gonna have on the 14th. Not only that, if you buy the online course, you get the actual engineering drawings and stuff for my shipping container. You get all the online videos, everything you need to how to start an ice cream parlor. If you want to just come to the hands-on live event, it's gonna be August 14th. Send me an email. You can send me a message right there through Facebook, or send me an email at call Sneed now, CALLSNEED Call Sneed now at gmail.com. Send me an email saying you'd like to come, and that'll be just $200. And that $200 that includes you and whoever's gonna come with you and work with you inside of the ice cream parlor. Same thing. That $500 includes you and anybody who's gonna be working with you inside the ice cream parlor. Your whole team can come, and it's one day. It's on a Monday. It's from 8 to 5. You come here. We teach you everything you need to know how to start your own ice cream parlor, how to pass the state regulations in North Carolina, not only for brick and mortar, pop-up tent, mobile. We go through all of that. Shipping container, we go through all of that. And then we'll go there the afternoon and we'll make ice cream. So you'll learn how to start the ice cream parlor, how to pass the regulations, and then you'll learn how to actually make ice cream. So if you want to do it, go there and sign up. I'm gonna read some of the stuff we got going on in the chat, and then I'm getting out of here. Stoker Reviews. Say what's up, ABC fam. Hey, how you doing? BK from the Rockies. Say what's up, brother Sneed. Hey, what's up? And like I say, this is the first time I shot live from shooting directly to old fashioned ice cream and shooting directly to appliance boot camp. I'm gonna start doing this a little bit regular. I didn't know I could do it through StreamYard, so all of this it makes it a lot easier for me to be able to do both. Pro for the appliance repair. Much love, Mike. Hey, I bought the online boot camp. Can I come to the ice cream boot camp? Yeah, if you bought the online boot camp, you grandfathered into the ice cream parlor boot camp, so you're able to come. Just send me an email saying that you come. All right. Paul Brown. What's up, Mike at ABC? Hey, how you doing? Sharon Simpson. Wow, you coming to Rocky Mount? Yeah, I'm coming to Rocky Mount. I bought a vacant lot over there on Cokie Road, 901 Cokie Road. That's where we're going. I'm coming out there. Like I say, that's another underserved neighborhood. I'm coming out there. We're setting up a shipping container there. John Dizak. Hey all. I could really use an ice cream. Yep, I'm going to go get one now. Today is a great day. It's not as hot as it used to be. It was here lately. I'm going in to grab this ice cream. Thank you again for coming, man. All right. So I'm getting ready to get off and go in here and talk to some of the customers and get me some homemade ice cream. Once again, thank you all for watching. If you want to come to the ice cream parlor boot camp, send me an email or go online and purchase the ice cream parlor boot camp. Thank you. Talk to you later. Bye bye.